What is up, guys? It's your boy Shady Luke, and we got to take a look at this man, CJ Stroud. I mean, man, I really love CJ Stroud coming out of Ohio State. I really didn't know like what we'd see from him in the pros because I saw that he went with D'Amico, defensive head coach, paired up with the rookie QB. You never know how that's gonna go. But honestly, these games I've watched him, he looks clean. Coaching from D'Amico and D'Amico's offensive coordinator looks good, honestly. And I mean, for that dude to come out and go 384, two tutties up against the Colts. And I mean, the Colts don't have a ton of playmakers, but they still got playmakers on that side of the ball. I mean, we honestly don't ever see some dudes scratch 320, let alone 300. And I mean, all around, this dude had a really good game. I mean, he wasn't slinging it deep a ton, but you don't always need to do that, man. You don't always need to do that. Sometimes you need to set that up, and sometimes it's just not there. And another thing that's very interesting is look at his left. He only completed one pass to his left. Found that pretty interesting. But let's take a look at the tape, man. All right, looks like we got them out of the 11 personnel, one running back, one tight end. And you'll see right here, the wide receiver up at the top is going to run a 5-yard stick. And if there's one, I mean, look at that. He just lays it on him super fast. If there's one thing that I notice about CJ in this game, is that this dude is super quick and super decisive with his ball passing. Like he's right on the money and he's quick with it. He doesn't waste time. Knows exactly what's going on, man. I love this about him early on. All right, we got split backs, two wide receivers at the top, one at the bottom. Watch this. He's gonna bring his eyes to the middle of the field, then back to his right, hit that 10-yard slant. That's just a beautiful ball right in the wide receiver's chest. Whew, I mean, dude, this guy's looking really clean in this game. I really didn't watch him in the last game, but in this game, like, he was just putting it on him, and you see it right here. Gave his guy room to freaking run right after the catch. All right, we got him out of shotgun. And you'll see right here, Nico Collins is going to run like a stick in between the hashes. And it almost looks like he drifts back a little bit. And then Tank is running the dig on the backside, so they get caught up. But as you see right there, the coverage wasn't the best. So somebody sprung wide open. And I mean, CJ was super calm in the pocket. Look at him right here. He's just calm in the pocket. His tackles are collapsing a little bit. Just a little. Honestly, no, not even a little bit. It was just a clean ass pocket, man, and that's a nice throw. Good play on this team. I'm stunned on their offense so far. Like, just watching in this game, I was like, damn. I was like, their offense really don't look that bad. All right, the Texans are gonna come out in 12 personnel, two tight ends, one running back, and you'll see right here, the inside tight end is gonna run like a seam route up the middle, and he gives a pump fake, but that pump fake really wasn't giving it. And that corner, that corner was late in coverage getting back, but man, he almost picked that thing off. I mean, CJ needs to just like put that thing up, because if he puts that thing up, that safety, yeah, there's a good chance that safety gets there, but I'm pretty sure he could have got that to the tight end. So if he brings that up, that's a completion. But a low throw like that, that's a pick. That's a pick. So he has to be careful, man. Bring that thing up. Okay, they're coming out in single back, 12 personnel, two tight ends, one running back. Watch the wide receiver at the top. He's gonna run like a more flat 15-yard post. And look at CJ. Look at that. Look at CJ just lay that thing on him, man. Like, that ain't no short, easy pass. And first of all, we got to give credit to that O-line, because that O-line's holding up really well. But I mean, just look at the form. Just nice, clean, makes it look easy. Puts it right into his hands. Not behind him, not super in front of him, not tall. Just right there where it's supposed to be so he can keep running. Beautiful ball. Another 12 personnel. Damn, they like to give him protection. I like that. More coaches should do this shit. But look at that. Nice, quick, fast, 5-yard out. He doesn't hesitate. He sees it, he hits it. In the quick passing game, we'll see going forward how it goes, but just early on against the Colts, like, he just lays it right there, man. Just like, he doesn't hesitate. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna try to, like, you know, compare his counterpart to Ohio State, but even Justin Fields kind of at times has problems at processing just quick and easy throws like that. So this is super positive to see from CJ. All right, we got empty. We got a trips on the bottom, running back flex out of the bottom. And we got one wide receiver up top. Watch the inside guy. He's going to run a 15-yard out. And look at CJ. Right on the money. Right on the money, boy. Yes, sir. You see that? That's a beautiful throw. Now, you could be a little bit nitpicky and say, oh, it's a little bit behind the guy. Yeah, a little. But he still let him, and he put it up high so his guy could get it too. I mean, yeah, that DB might have been able to make a play, but that's great decision making. Good route, good throw, good blocking up front. All right, we're in running back out of shotgun, motions Tank into the swing, and that's a backwards pass. It's a fumble. Look at the ref. Whoo, you have to be careful with those. That could be a turnover. That could be a turnover, man. Got to put that thing up, or, you know, if there's a defender right there, just put it at their feet. But if it's a backwards pass, you got to make sure you get that completion. Got to be careful in those situations. All right, we got shotgun, one running back in the backfield, two twins at the bottom, cover two man across the board, and watch his eyes go from the middle, back out to the right. Doesn't telegraph the 10-yard stick and leaves it wide open for him. I mean, the Colts weren't really impressed a lot in this game, just from what I watched. So they were off a little bit in coverage. But this is cover two man, and you lay that thing out there that far, sometimes those can get picked off. We see even some of the best quarterbacks do that. So wait for him not to telegraph what basically is about to happen. You know what I mean? Just keep his eyes on the wide receiver. Keep your eyes on the wide receiver. CB picks it off for 6, especially out there. All right, you're gonna see right here, and he's gonna come out in like a nickel package, and watch the safeties rotate. The one safety comes down into the hook, and the nickel corner drops back deep, but he gets carried by that seam coming up, so that opened up that wide ass open 15-yard, 20-yard in. And I mean, so look at CJ right here, super comfortable in the pocket, going through his progressions, waits, super patient, lays it right in there. Whew, that's money. Yeah, your boy Bobby Sloak, the offensive coordinator, said, F it. We ain't getting pressure from these fools. Look at this. Goes empty. Climbs the pocket. Gets a little bit of pressure. Oh, across his body. Ooh. Across his body. Those things are scary sometimes. I mean, this could have been a highlight play. If he lays this more to his left, which it's already way across his body, that's a big play. But, I mean, it was still there, and it's still a pretty solid pass, man. You just cringe with those passes sometimes. All right, this play was really impressive. I mean, fumbles a snap. Anytime a quarterback fumbles a snap like this and just gets off a dart for a completion, you got to give him props, because everything's a scramble drill from there. You know what I mean? Everything's kind of a little bit off script, not completely, but a little bit off script. And I mean, look right here. Look at CJ. He doesn't panic. You know, he doesn't fall on the ground. Tries to make a play out of it, and he doesn't do too much. Lays it right in there. That's a dart. All right, another play out of empty. Again, Bobby Slowick said, nah, bro, you guys ain't even getting pressure. Look at CJ. CJ's in a rhythm right now. At this point in the game, when I was watching it and when I was watching film, he was just in a rhythm. Like every single pass he was making. And take note of the AFC South teams. If you're not going to get pressure on CJ, I know this is just one game, but just the way he looks, you're going to want to get pressure on this guy. All right, we got another 11 personnel, one running back, one tight end, twins up at the top, one single wide receiver at the bottom. So wide receiver at the bottom is going to run about 10-yard out. Gets the, I mean, the wide receiver turned up the DB, and then CJ just laid it on him. I mean, really good timing, nice zip throw, just good timing, man. Like I said, this dude he doesn't wait. He just anticipates and he throws. He's really smart like that. All right, this play is pretty cool. Unfortunately, it didn't count because you'll see right here, the left tackle holds, drags him down, boom. But I mean, CJ keeps his cool, scrambles out, throws it low. Tutty. That's a tutty, but it didn't count. So, you know, we can't count it. But still, I mean, it's just kind of showing off his traits. Look at him. Gets out of there, sees it, doesn't even wait. And I mean, CJ Stroud isn't the most mobile quarterback, and you can make the case he could have ran right there, but you could tell he didn't even think of running. He was like, nah, I'm gonna get this pass off, and he did, just didn't count. Yeah, man, I mean, CJ was playing lights out in this game. Like, that's just my opinion. I thought he was playing lights out, and yeah, I know he's playing Indy, but Indy still has playmakers on that side of the ball, and they're still a pretty solid team. They're not bad, they're not horrible. You know, they still have playmakers on that side of the ball. And I mean, he passed for 384, 2 touchdowns. And honestly, against Baltimore, yeah, they got the L, but he passed for 242, 0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. It's efficient football. I mean, he's getting guys down the field. He's super quick, fast, knows where to go. I'm pumped for CJ Stroud. Like, I really like what I saw from him in this game. And I went back and watched a little film on that Baltimore game, and he was pretty solid. So, you know, Houston fans, maybe, you know, Deshaun Watson gone. So what? I mean, look at him down with Cleveland. I mean, it's a little bit early, but we saw a little bit of them in the tail end last year and this year. I don't know if you guys are going to miss a beat with CJ Stroud if he continues on this pace. I hope this dude keeps balling out, but we're going to keep up with him. I don't know. What are your guys' thoughts on CJ through week 1 and 2? Let me know down in the comments. Anyways, guys, it's your boy Shady Luke. Drop a like if you enjoyed the footy today, and for sure subscribe, because you know your boy's going to be dropping more dope football content all season long. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'm outie, and I'll catch you on the next one. Deuces.
You good? Yeah, let's go.